Hey, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from. I had a beautiful walk a little earlier this morning, and this is what I was pondering over, my friends. Release and be free, right? That's what the heading was. Release and be free. Release from what? No, not from these housing. Release from our own mind, right? It doesn't matter where we live, this housing or some other housing, or it doesn't matter, right? It's not external. The release is internal. We have to release from our own mind, our own thought processes, and be free in our consciousness, right? In our conscious awareness. Are those terms common for you? Because some of us use some vocabulary, and probably some of us don't use that much, right? Consciousness, conscious awareness, right? Judgments. So, what we do, we are making judgments around people, places. We lock them up in a certain box. For example, such a apartment or a box, we lock them up, then throw away the key, then the people are stuck in there, right? So that's what I was pondering over, my friends. So how we unstuck from our own mind, our own judgments, release, because not because for someone else, but because for our own sake, right? Our own peace of mind, the joy, love in your heart to feel and express our own beautiful emotions. In order to do that, what we have to do, we have to unlock, release from imprisonment we created. Let's imagine we put somebody in there, imprisoned, right? For what? For just simple judgments we made, bad, good, whatever, all that stuff, right? So all the names that come to your mind, your relations, your friends, your family, your neighbors, the people you grew up with whole our life, right? We have some names, some images, right? Some faces we have. We call them relations, right? So we put certain relations in those boxes, or otherwise maybe so called those apartments, those houses. We locked them up because of our judgments and threw away the key. So we can't even unlock, and they can't help themselves, right? Now, who's is it causing damage to you, or is it causing damage to them? Of course, it is causing them trouble, but more than that, it is troubling our own consciousness, our awareness, because we don't feel good. We branded other people unnecessarily, and that is the cause of sometimes our problems, our miseries, our all these judgments. Once we release them, now that's what I was pondering over, my friends. Release them as these free people here. They are sitting at a cafe and enjoying, right? So release them free. Release them from our own so-called imprisonment in our own mind, right? This is only parable. This is only an example, right? Imprisoning in a cell is only an example. Basically, they are imprisoned in our own mind. So contemplate upon them, reflect upon them, remember all those memories of experiences, feel the feelings, gaze upon them as the imprisonment begins to melt away, that imprisonment, the prison is melting away, prison walls are melting away in our own mind, you will sense and know the freedom is blossoming our own mind. Freedom blossoms in our own mind. My friend, freedom for us and freedom for those people against whom we made unnecessary judgments. Right? Anyway, this is what I was pondering over, my friends. What do you think in this line of thought? What's your feelings? Please make your comments, my friend. Okay? If you want to ask me any clarification around whatever I expressed so far, please put that in the text. Ask me away or make your own comments, right? So, what do we choose? We choose to love versus fear. Give love. Love is such a beautiful emotion. Fear is all what? It's a false evidence appearing real. That's what they call it, fear, right? False evidence appearing real. It's not at all real. So choose love, touch love. Forgiveness versus judgment. Go for forgiveness. If you have made judgments against other people, as we mentioned just now, earlier, forgive them. Forgive yourself. Right? Release from judgment. Release others from judgment. Release yourself from judgment. Unlimitedness versus limitation. Choose unlimitedness. Look at this vast universe. It is unlimited, right? Let's choose that, not the limitation. Release at the level they were created. Wherever they were created, release them there itself. At the level they are created, right? Mop up with forgiveness, right? As if that guy was mopping away with that little whatever it is, suitcase or whatever, right? He maybe is a traveler, traveling somewhere. So anyway, mop up with forgiveness. A great quality is what? Forgiveness for our own sake and for others' sake. Releasing is that what we all need to do. Now that's what I was pondering over this, my friend. This came into my thought processes this morning. We have to release, time to time we have to exercise the power of release, forgiveness, right? So when we do that, universe releases you and others. Whole this creation, the universe, entire universe, it forgives us, forgives others, it releases us, releases you, but it all happens in our own mind. Friends, sorry, bit windy. Maybe I should use my microphone. I was pondering earlier. I wasn't using my microphone. It has wind muffle that can reduce this wind problem. Some days it is very windy. I take such a beautiful walk, but little windy to give voiceover later on. So through our willingness, now it happens. Whatever we have to relieve, whatever we have to forgive, it happens only through what? Through our willingness. If we are unwilling, throw away the key, put them in a box, in an apartment, victimize them, victimize other people. No, that's not helping, right? That's the reason we are looking at this stuff today, and no justification or excuse to unhook the imprisonment, right? You have to sometimes do what? Just unhook. You are hooked it up the door, and they are inside. So you unhook, people are free from our judgment, right? So there is no justification, no excuses, no need to hang that coat of judgment on that hook, which we need to unhook, right? All our relations, father, mother, business partner, somebody didn't do that well with us, being a business partner, not very honest, right? No, not those birth stars. Some of us believe all those stars in the sky present when we were born. Now that is the reason for some of our miseries. No, not cling to even the subtlest iota of that perception. So it is all perception in our own mind, right? So release that perception. We are not the victims of the world. Whatever we see, it's all in our awareness. So free our awareness, our conscious awareness, make it completely free, right? All the relationships, they merely show what we decided. World is not the cause, not at all, right? No, not the government policies, but mostly the choices we made. When we release those choices, it will free up our consciousness, and it will show us we are what? We are a child of this universe, child of whatever you would like to call the divine child, right? Whatever is your preferred terminology. We are the child of universe. We are the divine child. That consciousness, awareness. So uproot everything unnecessary, all the fears, all the unnecessary things, right? From depth of our mind, deep from our unconsciousness, then that separation from universe, we created separation that releases completely. So release the unrulable. It can't rule us anymore. We are the child of the universe. We are the child of the divine, right? We have the freedom to undo all the things. My friends, this is what I was pondering over, the little deeper subject, I know, for this short walk. But friends, please, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to this channel. Help us build this channel of inspiration for Mondays and Wednesdays. Actually, I was late for Monday. Today, a day late. So, please subscribe. Let's build a great channel here with homeopathy on Friday and inspiration on Mondays and Wednesdays. I will see you again. That was a beautiful walk. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you are taking your morning walk, exercising your body as well as mind with these exercises of release and be free. Ideology we spoke about today. I hope it is not too deep, my friends. Please make your comments around this idea. What do you think? Should we discuss these topics more and more on this line of thinking? Please say it in the text. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Have a beautiful week ahead. We will catch up again real soon. Bye for now.